Captain America: Brave New World was alright. The movie suffered tremendously from reshoots and shoddy CGI at times, cutting interesting characters in favor of keeping a pretty bland one, and kind of just wrapping up loose ends from a movie from almost 2 decades ago in a not so fantastic way. After giving myself a few days to process the movie after opening night, I'm gonna give the movie itself a 7 out of 10, but I feel like I'm being a little generous with that rating. But that movie isn't necessarily what I've come to talk to you about. It's the main set that's attached to this movie. And the more I thought about this set, and after I acquired it, I think LEGO has a pretty bad problem going on these days with new releases regarding massive movies such as this one. Before I explain, let's take a look at the set itself. This Brave New World set retails for $54.99 USD and includes Captain America, Falcon, Ruth Bat-Sarif, and Red Hulk, and a fighter jet. Cap looks okay here. I think the wings are a bit too big on him, a little chunky and bricky, but I think with the first wave of the Minifig Marvel line, we got a much better Captain America. Overall better printing, no stickers on the wings are flat and actually kind of look like the movie, and for $5, and may I even say has the correct shield from the MCU, the one in this set honestly kind of has like a comic-y look to it. It's a little embarrassing. Falcon here looks good, but I think his main problem realistically again is the wings and the helmet, which is already over his helmet, which I think was a weird choice. I don't know why they just didn't maybe make a new mold or do something else, because his head print is literally the helmet from the movie. He's basically pulling off a Master Chief at the end of Halo 1. Sabra I think just wasn't necessary for the set. We could have had the leader, who is the real big bad of the film, or maybe even a minifigure of Ross himself. Anyone but her. She was okay in the film, it's just she didn't really play that big of a part, and was the bland character I was talking about. And the main reason everyone got this set, including myself, is Red Hulk. Here's where LEGO has a problem. LEGO, as you know, gets early art and specific scenes of things going on for these movies to base their future LEGO sets off of to give them enough time to work around it. I think it has now gotten to a point where I'm starting to question if it's even worth it to get these sets on release. After watching the movie, nothing in the set makes absolutely any sense whatsoever. Sabra does not fly a jet. This jet itself is not even in the movie. It's more than likely taking the place of the US-Japan fighter jet since LEGO doesn't make real-life war vehicles. The vehicle has a compartment that stores this canister with these little ingots that is supposed to be alluding to the canister containing adamantium, that's right, the adamantium at the start of the movie. Red Hulk is here, when he doesn't even show up until they get back to Washington, D.C. On top of that, Red Hulk himself is not accurate to the movie. This may be a little nitpicky, but I think for a set costing $54, this is the least they could do. His hair is completely wrong. Again, I'm assuming they are basing this off of the promo art that they got originally, and let's take a look at this promo art. Here we see a comic accurate leader, which I really don't want to rant about how terrible they did him in the movie. It actually made me very upset. But taking a look at Red Hulk here, he looks more based off of Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, and his hair's a little shaggy and messed up. But then if you look at the Hulk that appears in the movie for the final product, it's got Harrison Ford's face, and it has his cut from the movie. He's got gray on the sides of his hair and black on top, a little bit like Reed Richards. I feel like they could have just made a new hairpiece to match that better for the movie, because they are trying really hard to differentiate him from the Hulk, which was, in my opinion, already easy since he's red, but you get what I'm trying to say. This set takes me back to the terrible Last Jedi set that released that was nowhere to be seen in the final cut of the film, and is just overall a terrible set, this Scout Walker. I think for the future, I would much rather LEGO set aside a few months to a year to see the film, see what happens, and base sets off of specific things in the movie. I personally would rather have them made a set based off the final battle with the cherry blossom trees, and them just going at it in the streets of DC, and make it the same price, but add in the leader, add in Sidewinder, add in the more important characters of the film, and I feel like this would have been way worth the money to get this set. While this movie disappointed me slightly, I am looking forward to the bright future that is the Fantastic Four. What I'm not looking forward to is what they're going to do with the one set that's attached to it. If you don't know, there is supposed to be a set coming out later this year that is related to the movie First Steps. The leak says it will contain the Fantastic Four and Galactus, but I'm kind of worried for the set. I feel like there's going to be a lot of awesome things to see in this new movie, but I truly do feel like this set may suffer from the same fate that the Brave New World set has. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I've been thinking about this nonstop since the movie, and I really do hope LEGO considers waiting these days. I don't mind waiting. Maybe it'll give us a chance to get different sets too. Maybe while they're waiting, they'll push out some more comic sets or something, something more fun for us. But again, thanks guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye.